Green Bay and Philly playing in Brazil Friday, the opening Friday game. This is a pro Joe game right now. And it's interesting because the public is on the Packers and the pros are on the Eagles. The game is lined at 2.5, Eagles minus 2.5. I got a lot of stuff like that are applicable here. If you're looking at short dogs to start the season, then you need to think about the fact that from 1 to 5.5 points, underdogs 77, 44 and 3, 64% since 2018. Favorites of, by the way, 1 to 3.5, which both the Ravens and the Packers fit in. They are, 60%. The past 20, I'm sorry, they are, the favorites are minus. Basically, they stink. I don't know, Evan. I can't do the math in my head of these stats you put in here. Make it easier for me. They're terrible in September. The favorites of 1 to 3. That's all I'm going to say. What do we think of the Packers here against your team, against a team you think has the best roster in the NFL?
Another game, though, if you could avoid, I'd avoid it. Like, we're talking about a game in Brazil. It's truly, this is a cash grab for the NFL, and it's like too many unknowns to really try to handicap it. It's a 10-hour flight. Like, that's a big deal. These guys are flying all the way down there, and, we talk all the time, like, the craziest part about this game is the Eagles lose a home game here to Green Bay. And these are two teams that we both talked about, Chad. We think these are guys going to be fighting for a playoff spot. So, like, this week 1 game in Brazil might decide playoff seeding. It's a very bizarre scenario. So, to me, like, if you're in a contest, or I know a lot of people already reached out to me, their pick pools, this line locked at 1.5. That's pretty good value. Like, if you want to roll the dice and, take the 1.5 points of value and play this number, you can do it. I think Chad's the right mentality here, saying, like, if this is 3, why would you not take Green Bay with the +3? Like, with all the unknowns, and the Eagles have new coordinators, it's LaFleur as a dog, which Chad didn't even mentioned. Like, LaFleur as a dog, it's been very profitable to us. Even in his Aaron Rodgers years, like, when he's a dog, it's a nice bet to make. So, to me, too many questions. I would, even if you had 1.5, I would honestly avoid this one in the contest, just because, again, it's in Brazil. It's week 1. And there's so many other things going on logistically. I'd rather pass on this one and play on more stable games here in America. So a definite cash grab for the league, and a game that could have huge effects come January. So definitely a great game, though, right? A spotlight game on a Friday night. I don't want to complain about that. Like, I love we have a Thursday, Friday game, because that was always the worst, right, Chad? The 2 days in between the Sunday. But, still, Eagles fans, Green Bay fans that are mad about this game, I totally get it.
The NFL just knows what we need. Matt LaFleur, second most profitable coach against the spread the past 5 years, behind just Dan Campbell. Also in the first 3 weeks of the regular season, so think about this for next week. Matt LaFleur, 13-2 against the spread. So
again, just take the +3. Chad just laid it out for you.